Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and I got right tonight.
We fucking won. Man, I'm ecstatic for that great fucking win on the road. Yes, I'm about to bitch about a win. Good Lord, man. Like, I shouldn't be surprised. It's the same shit every fucking Saturday, no matter who the opponent. Offensive line can't pass protect. Hell, the running backs can't pass protect, or the tight ends for that matter. Dalvin Cook doesn't see the ball for FSU's before garbage time final two possessions. Doesn't see the ball. Jimbo, man, I love you, dude. You brought FSU into the 21st century. Obviously, the national title was fucking awesome, but this is by far your worst coaching year. Worst. I've bitched about Dawsey, Trickett, Bill Miller, Charles Kelly. At this point, it's on you the rest of the way and going into next year. You need to make changes on your staff and with yourself. I am over the asinine play calling. Dalvin Cook, seriously, barely getting the ball towards the end of the game. What the fuck? You're relying on a redshirt freshman who's been beat the fuck up this entire fucking year to pick a defense apart. Now, granted, it's NC State's defense, but still, if NC State would have got that pick in the end zone, it would have been game over. Would you have learned your lesson then? Maybe I should lean on Dalvin Cook. I thought that was the plan going into this fucking season. Lean on Cook, let the redshirt freshman slowly develop, but don't ask him to win you games. Fortunately, that wasn't picked off, and Francois played good enough and made enough good throws to get it done. And Charles Kelly, fuck you again. I'm going to bitch about you again. Fuck you, man. How many third and longs did NC State convert? Hell, how many third downs did NC State convert? Screen. A couple of them seemed quite obvious. Even announcers were calling it, and you still didn't call the correct defense to keep it in check. Still saw guys lost playing zone when there's stacked receivers at the top of the screen. It's just utter incompetence. Squeak by a vastly inferior team. Like I said, I should be used to it, and I shouldn't be that pissed. Lord knows FSU's had nothing to play for weeks now. But after last week's Clemson game, which I was at, this is my first game sitting at the TV again and kind of seeing the whole thing, if you will, seeing the whole picture. And it was a fucking clown show again. Oh, I guess I could talk about the refs again. I hate to blame games on refs, but it seemed to me that Jimbo paid the penalty twice. Once in cash and once in this game for his press conference where he ripped the refs. It's a handful of calls. Remember, NC State looked like clearly short on a fourth down. Not even a measurement. Oh, he got it. The targeting. Trash fucking call. Brian Burns is running full speed. The last second, the quarterback slides. And Burns didn't even go full throttle into the guy. He pretty much hit him, what, with his chest? Hit him with his fucking chest as his head went down for the last second, and that's targeting, and he's ejected? Absolute fucking garbage, man. And hold, I know there's, quote, holds on every play, quote, but good Lord, NC State was getting away with holding, like massively so. Hold after hold after hold. Now, I know not everyone's going to get called, but I didn't think their offense got called for a single penalty till the second half. I'm glad they held on. The defense, I'm surprised, stopped them. I am utterly shocked at that. Just win the next couple games, get to Florida. and we'll see what happens. But this year can't end quickly enough. I am tired of this, the incompetence. Like, Jimbo was never good at fourth down math in previous years. He was never like an expert at it, but this year takes the fucking cake. He has been awful at fourth down math. What was it, 4th and 5 from NC State's 39? That's right in the in-between area. Maybe you can go for it, see what happens. Oh, he punted it. Surprise, I knew he would. If it was 4th and 2, I think he would have punted it, quite honestly. And what happens? Oh, NC State goes on a 95-yard drive the ensuing fucking possession. Good punt. Great call. Way to go for the jugular. I'm not saying fire Jimbo. I'm not there yet. But changes have to be made. They have to be made. And if not, that's on you, Jimbo. That is on you going forward. If you just let these clowns stand, Bill Miller, what the fuck has he done since he's gotten here? Without fail, a handful of times a game, the linebackers look fucking lost, whether it's filling gaps, uh, staying in coverage, staying in the right zone. Like, Matthew Thomas is an elite athlete, and he's been made to look like a fucking clown. I'm so fucking over it. Thank Christ the Cubs won the World Series, or else this sports year would have been just god awful for me. Thank God not only they won, but I was in Wrigleyville when it happened. But that doesn't make me any less pissed. I almost didn't watch this game because this game unfolded exactly how I thought it would. I told my FSU buddy on the phone. I said, I'm not really motivated to watch this game. Lord knows it's going to be close throughout. Sure as shit. Exactly what it was when it never should have been close. This shouldn't have been a game. NC State is not good. I don't care if they took Clemson down to the wire. If this game is played differently, called differently, this is not a game. And once again, if memory serves, Francois didn't have one goddamn designed run. Not one. I mean, someone comment below if I'm wrong and correct me. Why in the fuck do you continue to not use a quarterback that has the ability to scramble and run and do it well? Continue to not let him use his legs. Oh, you're worried he's going to get hurt? Players are told to go on that field and play to not, don't worry about getting hurt. Just go play. Shouldn't coaches do the same? Coach to win. Like if Smag has to come in, so what? Big deal. The season's fucking over anyways. I'm not saying run Francois 10, 20 times a game, but would 5, 6, 7 design runs, would that be totally ridiculous? What was the one read option? Like, no one respects it because they've yet to see one FSU quarterback in recent seasons pull that ball back out and take it around the other edge. It's always given to the running back, Cook. Are they simply not taught that? Hey, when you read this guy, you pull it back. I don't think they're taught that. I think they're taught give it to Cook regardless. Who cares if the end is crashing down on Cook's cock? Give it to him. Okay, I need to wrap this up. This is going on too long. I can't believe I'm bitching this much about a win, but it's just total incompetence over and over and over and over again. Not involving Cook. The fourth down math that still don't seem to get. There's other parts to go to blame. The players, yes. Again, receivers had some drops. The O-line missed some blitzes. Surprise, surprise. The defense allowed Finley to throw for over 300. Yeah, who's that? Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. Just get to the end of this fucking season, man. Hit the reset button, and please, for the love of God, make changes on your staff. Get rid of Miller, get rid of Kelly, get rid of Dawsey, and Trickett. You're almost out the door. And again, going to Dawsey, Nyquan Murray. Why did it take him half the fucking year to see the field? Why? Hell, I guess I'll put it on Jimbo because Jimbo ultimately has that decision, I suppose. But seriously, Why is a play of that caliber, which we've heard all about during spring practice and fall practice, why did it take him nearly half the year to make an impact? He shows up last week in Clemson and blows up this game. Where was he all year? What are you waiting for? It took Bobo Wilson getting hurt for him to get on the field consistently. There's a guy, when I started making these podcasts, that try to defend Dawsey. You can go fuck yourself. Dawsey is trash. And Jimbo, if he keeps him, Jimbo's an idiot too if he continues to keep Dawsey. Because not only can he not get elite receivers on the field, hell, Ermon Lane is a fucking safety now, a 5-star receiver. Auden Tate is just now getting on the field on a consistent basis. Keith Gavin, who looks like an athletic freak, has barely touched the field. So Dawsey is not developing guys worth a fucking shit, and he can't recruit relative to the rest of the staff either. So get the fuck on. Anyways, this rant's done. Yay, we beat NC State. I'm so ecstatic about that. Fuck that shit, man. And fuck people that say, well, you bitching after a win. I'm expressing what the fuck I think right now. And right now I'm fucking irritated with the trash that I'm seeing. I should be used to it. This is what? This is game 9? I should be used to it, but it's still hard for me to fathom when I see the athletes on the field and I see them out of position constantly, when I see them not being used the way they could be. Like, what does Jimbo have to do to say somebody have to get in his ear with a fucking blowhorn or a fucking megaphone and say, "Hey, your quarterback can run. Perhaps you should make some design runs with him. Hey, also, how about you don't continue to piss away timeouts in the third quarter? Like, I don't know what Jimbo's smoking this year, but pass it on to me, man. Good Lord, man. Change got to come. That's all I'm saying. I'm out. Can't wait till next week. What is it? Boston College on Friday? I'm sure that'll be a nail biter too. Till next time. Fuck me.